Okay, come around to the top of your mat for me. And just letting your arms rest. Okay, just roll your shoulders a few times up and down. And just relax out your neck, your shoulders. And maybe just drop your head downwards today. Drop it over to one side. Take a stretch along the back of your neck. Bring it into the middle. And then gently go the other way. And then bring it to the middle. Bring the head up. And then looking over your shoulder. It doesn't matter which one, just looking over the shoulder. And bring it back to the middle. And go the other way. And just notice how your neck is. Notice how your shoulders feel when you do this. Alright, just squeeze your shoulders all the way up. And then just drop them down. And really open up the collarbone. Okay, letting your arms go. And just coming to shut your eyes. And let's take a nice long deep breath. In through your nose. And out through your nose. Taking a nice long deep breath in. And all the way back out. Take a long deep breath in. And all the way back out. And take a long deep breath in. And just nodding your chin down in towards your chest and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up. And breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. Nodding your chin, holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up. And slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Taking a long deep breath in. And then breathing all of the way back out. And going right to the bottom of your exhalation. Breathing out just a little bit more. Lower down your chin. Holding your breath out. Raising your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. And again, breathing out as completely as you can. Go right to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And raise your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. And just take now a couple of deep breaths in and out. Just clearing the mind. Feeling that new energy coming up into the body. And this time as we breathe in, let's raise both of your arms. Clasp them up together, and as you breathe out, taking a small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, take a small rotation. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, lowering your hands down onto the ground in front of you. Okay, so gently lifting your body weight up. Walking your knees back a little and sitting back upon your heels. Now spreading your fingers out nice and wide and looking up between your hands as you draw your body along the ground, breathing in, pulling on up, shoulders back, lifting your chin. As you send your hips back, breathing out and looking up towards your belly. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out as you bend your knees, gently sitting back to your heels. Breathing in as you pull your body up. And breathing out, sending your hips back and taking your head down. Breathing in as you draw forwards to your plank. And breathing out, bend your knees and sitting back. Breathing in to draw your body up and through. And breathing out, sending your hips back and your head down through your arms. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a strong plank. And breathing out, bend your knees and sit back to your heels. Breathing in to pull your body up. And breathing out as we send the hips back and the head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to your plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. One more time, breathing in as you pull on up. And this time, breathing out, sending your hips back and we'll stay. Now let's walk on the spot here and just moving from one foot to the other. Working your hips a little from side to side. And again, just noticing how your back is. Noticing how your hamstrings are today. Just working loosely, trying not to put too much tension into the body. Just being fluid. Keep breathing. Now let's leave the heels back. And now walk your hands all of the way back. And just letting your body hang, let's take hold of the elbows, keep the head tucked in, just swing a little side to side. And just opening up the hamstrings and the lower back a little bit more. And then letting your arms go, slowly uncurling your spine. Bring your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, clasping your fingers above your head. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, activate your waist and let your body bend out. Keeping your chin lifted a little and your ears and your arms together. Breathing in, come back up. Breathing out, activate your waist. Bring your arms to pull out and away from the body. And breathing in, bring it back up. Breathing out, letting your arms all the way back down. Step up to the top of your mat for me. Bring your hands in at your heart. Let's take a breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, open your body and fold on forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Take your knee down to the floor and just rise up a little onto your fingertips. And then breathing out, stepping back with your left foot and hold to a plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and your chest. And then breathing out, gently draw up into your up dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes and engage the core. Breathing out as you push the plank. And back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping up between your hands, lifting your chin and releasing your toes. And breathing out, left foot, stepping softly up and folding. Breathing in to pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, follow your thumbs back to your heart. Breathing in, follow your thumbs up. And breathing out, open the body and fold on forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping all the way back, lifting your chin and releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg, step back and hold into a strong plank. Breathing in, down to your knees, your belly and chest. And breathing out, softly rise to up dog. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out as you push to the plank and back off into a strong down dog. Breathing in, left foot stepping up, lift the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg stepping up and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your body, folding forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Now just let the knee all the way down to the floor there for me. I'm going to open up the hip flexors a little bit more. So I'd like us to come back on up, rolling the shoulders back. Take back your right hand and hold on to your right leg. Take back your left hand and place it on top. Opening the chest a little if you can, looking slightly up. Breathe. Nice deep breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then let it down. Take your right hand and drop it back behind your head. Take your left hand and just give a little stretch and then take a little bend. So you're taking a little bend, opening up the right side of your body. And bringing it gently back on up. Take the hands back down to the floor. Let's step the feet together behind you. And come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Okay, now either taking one or both heels in towards your backside. Okay, so you don't have to go both together, alright? Remember, we're still early on in your practice. Tilt the pelvis forwards, squeeze the backside tight. If you can, raise the knee a little off the floor or knees. And take a couple of breaths there. Swapping legs if you're doing one leg. If you're doing both, and it would feel natural to start to come up a little with your upper body too. And again, take another couple of breaths here. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then gently letting your body back down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in, coming onto your upward dog. And breathing out, lowering your body back to the earth. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in as you push up to plank. Breathing out into your downward dog. Now just moving the feet together. And I'd just like us from here just to wag our tails a little bit. Okay, being a happy dog. And you're looking up towards your belly, moving the hips a little side to side, keeping the fingers spread nice and wide to the floor, and you're pulling the belly up underneath you. Alright, now stepping your right foot forwards, lift the chin, releasing the toes. Stepping the left foot forwards and folding. Breathing in, coming all of the way back up to standing. And breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fall forwards. Breathing in, left leg stepping back. So again, let's take that knee all the way back down to the floor. Rise back up with your upper body. Placing your left hand to your left leg. Taking your right hand on top and using this as a chest opener. So squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other if you can, looking up a little. Okay, now let's take up that right arm, drop it back behind your head. Take hold, other way around. Okay, left, and then bend a little towards your leg. That's it. If we did it the other way, we would fall over. Okay, so we need it this way. And releasing it all the way back down. Hands either side of your foot. Let's step the feet together behind you. And come down onto your knees, your belly and your chest. We're coming a little bit wider with your feet. We're going to come into that reverse turn in your cobra. So taking your right arm across the top of your mat. Left fingers down towards the floor. Relax the buttocks and keep the hips on the ground. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, rise a little, start to turn and look over your left shoulder. See if you can see your left foot. Maybe you can see the space between your feet today. Draw it gently back on round. And let's swap it over. Fingertips down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, drawing on up and turning your gaze, looking over your shoulder. Breathing nice and deeply in through your nose, out through your nose. And let's bring it all the way back round. Hands in underneath your shoulders. Let's breathe in, gently coming up. Breathing out, lowering your body all the way back down. Curl the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing in as you push up to a strong plank and back into a downward dog. Now this time, we could either stay as we are, okay, we could walk on the spot, or we could lift up the same hand as foot. Lift and then change. Lift and change. Alright, so to begin with, it might be quite quick, okay? And then see if you can slow it down a little bit by using your core. Finding a little bit of balance. Lift and change. But really locking on with your core. You're just taking your hand and your foot like an inch off the floor. And back. A little bit core connection. Alright, now stepping your left foot forwards. Lift the chin, releasing the toes. Stepping the right foot forwards and folding upon your knees. Breathing in, pull all the way back up. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Okay, we're going to come into a couple of jump backs. So let's breathe in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your chest and fall forward. Breathing in, lifting your chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in to pull up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll up over your toes, gazing to your belly. Breathing in, round the spine, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop between your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up and out to fall deeper. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fall forwards. Breathing in, lifting your chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in to pull up over your toes, lifting the chin. Breathing out, high roll over your toes, look to your navel. Breathing in, round your spine. And breathing out, step or hop between your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up and out as you fold deeper. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, looking up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Okay, this time bending your knees, sit low into your heels. Coming into fierce posture, raising both arms. You could look between your hands, or you could bring your hands together. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, open your body and fold forwards. Breathing and lifting your chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in to pull up over your toes. Breathing out, roll back up over your toes. Placing your left foot flat to the floor. Let's step the right foot through to the top of your mat. Knee deep in towards your armpit. Come on up into preparation of warrior one. Breathing in, turning your palms. Breathing out as you raise your arms, looking up to your thumbs. And deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's come all the way back down, step the feet back together. If you have it, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, rolling up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll back over your toes. Right foot flat to the floor, left foot stepping through. Deep into that front knee, come up into preparation of warrior one. Breathe in, turn palms. Breathe out as you raise both arms, looking up. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, hands back to the floor, step the feet back together. Chaturanga Dandasana if you can. Okay, I can't at the moment, I have a shoulder injury, rolling over toes. Alright, but we can always do something. Breathing in, come to your toes, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop between your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin. Breathing out, fold deeper. Breathing in, come deep into the knees, bring your arms around, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, open it all the way back out, hands back in towards your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, sit back into your heels, raise your arms, look to your thumbs, belly pulls up. Deep breath in again, and as you breathe out, open your chest and fold to your knees. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pulling up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll up over your toes. Placing your left foot flat to the floor, right foot stepping through to the top. Let's open it all the way out into preparation of warrior one. Breathing in, turn your palms. Breathing out, as you raise your arms, you're looking up towards your thumbs. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Open up the back hip, tucking the tailbone under. And again, really want to open up the body, okay? Gazing along the center of your right hand. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, reverse. And we're reaching towards your back leg, looking up towards your upper hand. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel the hands to the floor, step the feet back together behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, roll up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll over your toes. Place your right foot flat to the floor, step your left foot through to the top of your mat. Let's bring the body up and open. Coming into prep for warrior one. Breathing in, turn your palms. Breathing out, raising your arms. Pull up high to the ceiling, can come a little bit deeper into the legs. And deep breath in. Breathing out, warrior two. Gazing along the center finger. Okay, let's again press both of the knees open. Plant your body equally through both of your feet. And deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's reverse. We're looking up towards that upper hand, stretching it back as far as you can to the back of the room. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel the hands down into the floor. Step the feet back together behind you. Breathe in, roll up over your toes. Breathing out, roll high over your toes. Breathing in, pull up to your tiptoes, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop between your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up. And out to fold a little deeper. Breathing in, bend your knees, bring your arms around, gaze up to your thumbs. And breathing out, releasing your arms down by your side. And just let your shoulders relax there for a moment. And just take a couple of deep breaths. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Bring that slowness back into your breathing. Getting and bringing it all back into control. Let's bring the hands back to your heart. Let's take a deep breath in, raise both of your arms. And as you breathe out, open your chest and fold on forwards. Now I'm going to step back with your left foot here for me, keeping your right foot at the top of your mat. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. And let's take back the left arm and look back over your shoulder. So here we're preparing the body a little for extended side stretch. We've got that top shoulder drawing all the way back. You're trying to draw your shoulders away from your ears, always. And when we start to bring back out that left arm, it's still in alignment with your ear, but we're not crowding the neck with the arm and the shoulder. As we take maybe our right hand down towards the floor, we're looking upwards towards the left hand, and we're looking to try and roll back the upper ribs. Okay, to keep that body nice and strong, and you've got that lovely diagonal line all the way along the left side of your body. Now let's release the left arm around the front of your body, push hard through your foot and come back fleetingly through warrior two. Maybe reposition your back leg, okay? Let's from here straighten up the front leg a little and square off your hips to the long edge of your mat. All right, that's a good base to think of where you're going here. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, we're sliding the upper body to the right and taking your right hand down towards your right leg. Left arm's coming up, and we're looking to pull away from the body with the left fingers. Let the right hand just kind of dangle. You know, it's reaching downwards, but you're pulling upwards. That's where the effort is going into. All right, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's lower slowly that left hand down to your right leg. Take your right hand open towards your lower back. Now this, again, today may be enough. Okay, in which case stay as you are. Maybe bend your right knee. Some of you might be able to go further and take your hand beyond your right foot. And then some of you might be able to bring your right hand up to the ceiling. But I want you to find your way, okay? It's not a have to, it's a where can I be, okay? Where can I be comfortably, and I can still breathe, and I can still access my core. I still feel like myself. Now gently bending into your right knee, and take your hands back behind you, clasping up your fingers. Okay, coming into humble warrior. So as we start to draw forwards towards your right leg, then gently tuck your head down and see if the arms will come up behind you. And again, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then gently rise it up a little, working towards bird of paradise from here. So I'm drawing my right arm underneath my right knee and seeing if I can find my fingers. Alright, again, at that point you may like to stay. Alright, if you want to move it on, wiggle back up your left foot. And then we're weight bearing upon the left foot and starting to lift the right. So we come up a little higher. Alright, then if it's possible, extending the leg a little higher too. Breathing for me in through your nose, out through your nose. And then as we come back down, bending the knee, slowly coming back down, stepping back with your left foot and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot for me. Now we're going to roll onto the outside edge of your left foot and coming into your version of side plank. Be it that we stack the feet up, be it that we move the right foot a little bit further down the mat, or be it that you take your first two fingers around your right big toe and we take that leg to the ceiling. So whichever one you would like to work with today, move towards, lifting your hips up as high as you can, looking straight ahead. Strong breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Let's bring that leg all of the way back down, pop it back to where you found it, and we're going to bring that back leg in half of your stride. Preparing to come up for your back prayer position. So we can bring the body up to about halfway, hips are squared off towards the front edge of your mat. Okay, if you need to, again, soften the knee. Eventually you'll do this with a straighter leg, but listen to your body. Either reach and hold back onto your elbows, or take your hands up into a back prayer. Lifting your chin, take a breath in, and either stay here on your out breath, or lower a little bit deeper on your out breath, and chin coming towards your shin. A nice, strong, deep breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's very carefully bend your right knee. Start to bring your body up into warrior three. Lifting that back leg, keeping both of your legs nice and straight if you can. And in particular, try and keep both hips facing downwards. And now let's release down if you can, just your right hand, but you could have both hands to the floor. Starting to turn your upper body open and looking up again towards your left hand. Opening up the back hip, we can point the toes this time. And then slowly coming back down. Let your feet come together, draw your head towards your knees. As you rise, slowly breathing in. Breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Let's let the arms down. Okay, coming into a couple of balances from here. Okay, so just rolling open the shoulders a few times. Okay, find something into your focus that you can look at that's not moving. Connect with your core and breathe. Okay, so we're going to work today into tree, dancer and half lotus. Okay, so if we can pick up the right foot, placing it either to your calf or above your knee, and bring your hands in towards your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's raise both of your arms. If you can, take your right hand back behind your left and squeeze out the space behind your head. And keep encouraging that knee to very gently press open. Now let's take down the right arm and turn the right leg. Okay, knees together to begin with here, and then very gently pressing the hand and the foot away from each other. Coming into a beautiful dancer, arching the neck up a little, arching the spine a little if you can. And gently bring it back on through. Cradle up your right hand underneath your right foot to begin. Gently turn the knee open if your knees are happy with this. If your knee's not happy with this today, tree again, okay? Or if you have any other posture that you'd like to work into instead, please go with that. Albeit a balancing position, okay? And then reaching, it can't be shoulder stand at this point, okay? So if maybe you find the toes, okay, behind you, amazing. If you would like to fold, then taking your time, be careful about furniture around you and things like that, and gently lowering your head down and relaxing your neck. And then slowly as we come back up, bending the knee. Let's take the arms upwards. Let's extend the leg away, breathing in and out, in and out, all the way back down. All right, step up to the top of your mat, and we're all ready for the other side. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, floating that body forwards. Okay, breathing in. Let's step back with your right leg, and you're going to keep that left leg at the top of your mat. Okay, let's place down your left elbow to your left knee. Bring your right arm all the way back and looking back over your shoulder. Tailbone tucked under. Take a couple of strong deep breaths here. And let's again open back with that right arm. The arm coming all the way back up and over. If you can, left hand down to the floor. Open the body up, looking up towards your thumb. A nice strong breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And let's slowly release that hand around the front of your body. Push hard through your left leg into Warrior Two, just for a moment. Deep breath in, and then breathing out. Let's straighten up that front leg. Reposition your back foot if you need to. Remember, we're not set in stone. Have your hips and your chest in alignment with the edge of your mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, moving your upper body out and to the left. Another deep breath in, and left hand towards the left leg. Raising your right arm, looking up towards your thumb, tailbone tucked under, reach up a little higher and let your left arm dangle a little further. Stay focused on your thumb. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. And then on your next out breath, we're lowering down. Left hand down towards your, right hand, sorry, down towards your left leg. Left hand to your lower back. Okay, now remember, if that's enough or you need to bend your knee, please do so. Those of you going a little bit further, go beyond your foot and maybe draw your left arm up. And then just from there, it's just about where your lower back is happy to take you to today. Where your shoulders are happy to open you up to today. And then let's carefully bend into your right or your left knee. Clasp up your fingers back behind you, coming towards your humble warrior. So it's my advice on this position to come forwards a bit further forward first, then lower your chin in and then look back. And hopefully that will help with your balance. And the arms are coming up and over again, looking all the way back towards your back foot. And let's move it back a little bit, just enough that we're able to get the left arm beneath the left knee, finding the fingers. If you can, walking back your back foot, right foot, and then it's coming down, and then gently weight bearing onto that right leg, lifting the left. If it's here, it's good, take it up. Breathing in and out. Try not to stop breathing. Just because things are a little bit harder sometimes, we've still got to try and keep that readiness of breathing on our postures, on our asanas. Let's come all the way back down, bend your knee, stepping back and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Okay, so you should have your left foot forwards and your right leg back. Let's from here start to rotate onto the edge of your foot and decide how you'd like to place your left leg. Be it that you place one foot on top of the other, or you take your foot halfway down your mat, or you're taking your first two fingers around your left big toe. Then from here, if we can, we're swinging that leg up, stacking up the hips either way, and we're pulling up into the waist. Good, strong breath here. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then bring that leg round, pop it to the top of your mat again, and we'll bring that back leg in half of your stride. Okay, so we're having a little look down. We can see the heels are nicely on alignment here. Come up to halfway, squaring off your hips. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, move out from your waist. Okay, so really pull up through the core. Okay, back line. We just have to imagine that it's completely flat, yes? All right, reaching back and either taking your elbows or coming up into a back prayer. Lifting your chin a little more and either stay on your out breath or lower your chin towards your shin on your out breath. Deep breath here. Slow down the breath again. Even though it's challenging on the hamstrings, it's challenging through the glutes, we still need to maintain that breath. And let's from there push a little bit harder into that left foot. Come on up to halfway. Coming into warrior three. We're lifting that back leg. Hips are facing down. The back leg is nice and strong. Pushing into the heel. And then drawing down. Left fingers to the floor. Opening to the right. Pointing your toes on the back leg. Looking, if you can, towards your thumb. And then coming all the way back down. Feet gently coming in together. Fold upon your knees. And bend your knees a little as you come all the way up, breathing in. Breathing out. Hands coming back to your heart. Alright, coming in for your balances again. So let's again get used to opening come back into that mountain pose position, so you're connecting with your core, you feel strong through the leg line, collarbone sits nice and open, and breathe. Let's pick up that left leg. Again, find an area either above or below the knee, and use the communication between your foot and your leg. So let them both work in union here. And if you can, start to bring the arms up through the middle. Left hand coming back behind the right if you can. Knee rolling open, chin lifting. Strong breath here. Breathing in and out. Keep that breath flow going. We're going to let down that left arm. Turning your left leg. And then from here, if we can, just a little bit of a press backwards and drawing the leg up behind you. And then just gently coming back through, receiving that foot from underneath. Draw the foot towards the crease at the top of your right leg. Reaching back, taking hold of your elbow or binding and holding your big toe. Then as we come forwards, we can gently fold a little if we wish to today. Either both of your hands coming down to the floor or that one hand if you've bound. And just releasing your neck and your shoulders. And bending the knee a little, and slowly drawing the body up, raising arms, extending the leg away from the body, breathing in and out. Good, breathing in, out, letting your arms and your leg all the way back down. Very good. Alright, step back to about halfway down your mat. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down. We're going to come up into your crow posture. Okay, and maybe then we'll try a few variations on the crow today. Okay, with a little bit more upper body arm strength work. So coming up nice and tall, we'll keep the hands in prayer today. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, lower your body all the way down and through. Okay. Hands coming forwards to the floor for me. Spread out your fingers, gaze ahead. And as you start to bring your knees to the upper part of the back of your arm, start to move it in so that we start to find a little balance. Stay with your breath, engaging with your core. And then gently coming back on down. Alright, very good. Okay. Turning on your toes. So I'm going to have a little look at your sideways crow today. Yeah. Yes, we might just be looking, okay? We don't have to do. Alright, so we're across to one side. Take the arm on the outside, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, stretch it over and across. Alright, take it back again, breathing in, breathing out and stretching it over and across. Alright, now this time breathing in, stretch it over and across, tuck it right the way up underneath the side of your thigh, look forwards and see if you can bring the feet a little off the floor. If they come off the floor, can you send them to the side? Gently, when you've had a little play, come back and we'll try the other way. So just coming up into your toes, okay, bring that outside arm, take a deep breath in, breathe out, reach it across, feel that stretch coming through your lats and your lower back. Deep breath in and breathing out, stretch it across, because this is all about just getting that elbow far enough across that you're able to hook it underneath the side of your thigh. Then once you've got that, you're looking forwards and then you're hanging out on the side of your thigh, and then maybe we can start to send the feet forwards. And you're balancing pretty much on your IT band, which to begin with can be quite unusual, okay? And it can be quite challenging. But keep going with it, all right? Because like I say, it's a really good way of opening up the back, okay? Building up on your confidence for how we can hold these balancing positions. I want to try one more, okay? And I want to try either bring the legs around the front to cross them over, or bring the legs out to the side, so we go into your extended crow or Titibasana. So we're coming a little bit wider with your legs, and we're taking it to a squat. Which I know for not everybody is this an easy thing, all right? So don't worry, okay? If you find yourself sat on the floor instead, okay? Or just on your knees, just observing, that's fine, okay? And then we're looking to bring the shoulders a little bit further underneath the knees. So you're kind of wriggling your body through. Then the hands will go on the floor behind your feet and make sure they're going the same way as your feet. And then from here, we can wriggle the feet through, and then we can maybe lift them up, all right? Or maybe there's somebody present in the room with you. You could ask them to tie your feet up for you, okay? You could maybe sit on some cushions. Just be very careful if you do that you don't roll backwards. And your extended crow is to open it up, okay? And to balance on the back of your arms, if you feel like it. And then once you've had a little play with that, come back out and we'll all have a nice sit down, okay? Alright, so done quite a little bit there just on your wrists, okay? I'm going to come into a nice seated stretch here just to start to bring us down to the ground. So I'm going to start off here with your right leg, and I'm going to option here. So either we're going to come up into half lotus seated today, or we're just going to place the foot towards the inside of your inner thigh. All right, so I want you to choose. If you're open to coming up into half lotus, draw that foot up again to the very top of your thigh. And then as we start to come forwards, reaching towards the leg, okay, and gently bring your head towards your knee. And if you can reach towards your foot, draw down. Okay, if you can go beyond, you're taking your right hand around your left wrist and drawing your head down to your knee. And let's draw it on up. Okay, now I'm going to take the leg the other way and fold it under. So my heel is just sitting to the side of my buttock. Now I'm going to come into half hero pose, okay, from here. Alright, so we start to walk it backwards a little bit, and maybe we come down just to our elbows. Okay, at that point, you're feeling like you're in trouble, okay, push yourself back on up, okay, don't go any further. Alright, trouble is not what we're here for. Alright, now if you're very happy, you're thinking, this is nice, okay, we can lie all the way down, and we can raise our arms above our heads. But again, don't push it if it's not comfortable. And then gently, using your elbows, bring yourself all of the way back up. Okay, let's uncurl that leg, hold on to it, give it a little bit of a straighten out, because that might be an unusual place for it to be. And let that leg down. Alright, let's come to the left leg. So you're either placing the foot towards the inside of your leg, or maybe a half lotus is available today. And then, as I said on the other side, we can reach along the leg, or if you can go slightly beyond, holding onto your left wrist with your right hand and head drawing down. just draw the body back on up. Okay, let's turn this left leg so we have the knees together and we're coming into that half hero pose. Okay, and then as we come back a little, drawing down. Alright, so if you get halfway and you think, actually that's a really quite a decent stretch on the quad, I'm okay, stay as you are. If you could lie all the way back, draw down, and maybe take your arms above your head again. And then gently drawing yourself back on up. And releasing that leg again. Oh, that's it, giving a nice little straighten out. And releasing it back down. Okay, now I'd like you to come down onto your back. Okay, I'm sure you would too. I'm going to finish off today as your last posture. Either we take it to happy baby, where you're holding onto your heels and drawing your knees down towards your shoulders, or taking the legs over into your plow position or halasana position, okay? So you choose, all right? It's whatever is the right thing for you at this point. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's lower the back downwards towards the floor, or use your elbows to bring you down. So happy baby, you would bring your heels in towards you, hold on to them, okay? Plow, we would gently take the legs to peel up off the ground and you're bringing the feet over. Okay, and in your plow position, many choices. We could maybe drop the knees around your ears. You could maybe drop both knees to one ear and then swap over after a moment. Or if you've got the space, you could straddle. Take the legs nice and wide. Nice and wide. So you just have a little play. Alright, these are all, again, it's all about releasing the body, all about relaxing the back. Alright, and then whichever one you've chosen, we're slowly going to come out of it. So rolling your legs down or placing your feet down. Bring your feet down to the ground. And let's slide the feet out and away from the body. And take your arms a little away from the body if you can. Just let your body completely open out. And I'm just going to take you through a little bit of relaxation work and then we'll all finish for tonight. So let's just get rid of all the dead air that we've got maybe left over in our lung space. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in. And then take a deep breath in and sigh down with your mouth shut. And maybe do another couple of sighs if that would feel good to do that today. Okay, now just feeling the earth beneath you. And just starting to let your body sink and be connected with the earth a little bit stronger. Relaxing your feet, your toes. Relaxing your legs, your buttocks, your belly. Let your hips feel that they're open. Let your ribs feel that they're opening. You can breathe with ease. Relax Relax your chest open. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your hands. They do nothing. Relax expression upon your face. Letting your eyebrows raise a little and your mouth to soften, jaw to slacken. And just feel the corners of your mouth just very gently lifting. In turn, this lets your nostrils open a little bit wider. In turn, this allows a little more oxygen up to your brain. And we know that with more oxygen surging around our bodies, we feel more positive. We feel more alive, more aware of ourselves. Now letting go of your practice tonight. Letting go of everything that it meant to you, where it took you, how hard it made your body work tonight. Just letting go of it. There will become another time for another practice, but this one has served its purpose and we can let it go. Starting to breathe just a little bit deeper. And starting to feel your body coming back to you. Notice any tingling in your body. Just notice without judgment. Moving your feet to the ground, starting to feel yourself becoming rooted to the floor again. Let your knees fall from side to side very lazily. And there's no rush. Just gently going to work ourselves over to the right side and bringing ourselves back round to a seated position. Now let's take a deep breath in and raise both of your arms. As you breathe out, come down to your crown, come to your third eye, come to your throat, and stopping in at your heart. And if you wish to join us in a single arm, you can do, or you could just listen. Taking a deep breath in. Namaste. Namaste. And we can bow to each other, honouring our light, honouring our practice, passing on our good wishes. Okay, for the weekend ahead, okay, for the rest of the evening. Please drink lots of water, okay. I'm going to come and turn the mute off if anybody would like to talk to me, okay, albeit briefly, by all means do. If you are on your way off, out,